I thought we played well at times, played really good at times. Um, but we can't turn the football over. We came out second half, and that's one thing we said coming out at halftime is if we hang on to the football and don't turn it over, then we should win this game. And I'm extremely proud of our kids, the way they played. Our kids played their hearts out. They played hard. Probably the best that we played together as a team this year. And gave up a couple big plays on defense, doing some things that, the Tuskegee's a real good football team. I mean, they've got probably the best personnel in this league. So you have to understand, sometimes we have to gamble and do some things that consequently you'll make some plays, and consequently you might give up a big play or two. And that's what we did. We gave up a big play or two. But again, I'm proud of our guys. They hung in there, continued to fight, and it's about all I can say. But they're a good football team. They deserve a lot of credit. That's why they're in the playoffs most every year, and that's why they're in the championship most every year. So,
Coach, talk about some of the high points on offense you saw out of your team that you haven't seen the last few weeks.
Yeah, we were again trying to do some things running the ball. We're definitely better at running the ball, and Brett had a nice day today. I don't know, what did you end up with? 6,000 yards. And we threw it a little bit, but not good enough. We have to continue to work on the throwing game. And as far as taking some heat off of our running game from time to time, try to do a little bit more bootleg and things like that. But we just have to continue to get better over there.
Carl, you had a good game today as well. Talk about the interception and the run back for the touchdown.
Oh yeah, it was a good opportunity. Coach Meelan had me doing a lot of different things, gave me a chance to cover some guys and the passing game, had to rush a little bit. So when I got the opportunity to drop back, I mean, it worked out perfectly for me. Things came my way. Made sure to execute when I could. So.
You look like an ex-running back or an ex-quarterback running that back, didn't he?
Sure did.
You hear us on the sideline, we kept yelling at him, keep it to the sideline, keep it, and he cut it back up in the middle, and then we said,
Take that.
No trust.
go, attaboy, attaboy. We gave him an attaboy.
That was all coaching.
Now, that was all coaching.
You had a good hit there, made the crowd ooh and ah a little bit. What was the defensive call there? And talk about that for a second.
Oh yeah, we just had a come forward look, so I got the opportunity to just sit right there in the flat. It was kind of off. There was a guy running the corner behind me, so I saw the back coming out of the backfield, and the quarterback's eye snapped to him. So I mean, it was perfect timing, Then just from there, got the opportunity to meet him as soon as he caught the ball. Makes things easy for me when they're not trying to make a move. So.
Coach, offensively, you guys can score with anybody in the conference. And defensively, you guys were flying all over the field today, making some big hits. What do you think that you need to do to turn the corner to get back to the top of the SIAC?
Well, we've got to get another recruiting class in here. It's the biggest thing that we have to do. Right now, you have 4 seniors that are playing on this football team. So all of these people are coming back, which is a good thing, which is a bad thing, okay, in 2 different ways, because we have to recruit over and above some of the guys that are coming back, and that's just a cruel, hard fact, what we have to get done to become a championship caliber football team. So we're going to go down to Louisiana and get a couple more like this guy. So it starts with the recruiting.
Yeah.
And we have to continue. We just have to become, we need a few more playmakers, to be honest with you. Guys that are going to make big plays. And so that's recruiting again. So that to me is the biggest thing. These guys are playing, they're trying to give you everything that they can give you. Good athletes are good tacklers. So we have to go out and recruit more good guys like this that are good athletes, that are good tacklers and good football players. So it starts there, and then we just have to build on in what we have here now, because we've got a lot of good here, and everybody coming back is like I said, it's a positive and it's a little bit of a negative.
What's your recruiting pitch when you tell them about Kentucky State? What are some of the things that you say to get recruits to come in?
Well, again, what we try to do is, and the only way for us to get like out-of-state kids is a little bit different than in-state kids. If you're an out-of-state kid, you know, it's $26,000 to go to school here, which is very expensive. They can stay at home, you know. So what we have to be able to do is to combine academic money. So first thing we do is, if you're a 2.2, we'll never talk to you. And you might be the greatest athlete at the school, but we'll never talk to you. He's a 3.5 and he's terrible, we'll talk to him. So it starts there. So you have to have guys that are good academics, so you can't give them enough money for them to come to school here and make it worthwhile. So that's with the out-of-state guy. The in-state guys, it's a little bit more, a little easier for us to go recruit those guys. But again, you're looking for the academic kid that can, that you can bolster with athletic money so he can make ends meet and get an education. So it all starts right there, and then we try to sell the things that we have. You know, our tradition being an HBCU and all of those things, and that you know, we're going to get things rolling in the right way. We're going to do things with the facility, so we're trying to sell all of those things. Other questions?
So talk about your play today. How did you feel? Are you feeling 100% of a couple